We all know as men that facing your fear and going outside your comfort zone is the biggest path to growth. But the question is, which fears do you face? You might have fear of heights, you might have fear of spiders, you might have fear of public speaking. So which fears do you actually face in order to grow? Well, what you have to ask yourself is, out of all your current fears, which ones are limiting your life the most? And what I'm going to argue is that the biggest fear that you face that is limiting your life the most is fear of rejection. This fear literally destroys most guys' lives, because if you think about it, no sane guy would choose to be alone, would choose to be single, would choose to be lonely, would choose to be miserable, and yet that's what most guys do, because their fear of rejection is higher than the potential embarrassment they have to face in order to go and meet women. So it's incredibly important that you overcome this for your romantic life, for your social life, for your physical intimacy, and for your general happiness. Because if you're not going to be able to get over fear of rejection, you're not going to be able to make new romantic connections, and you're not even going to be able to make a decent social life. So it's incredibly important you overcome this fear. Now, how do you overcome this fear of rejection? Well, how do you overcome any fear? There's two main ways you can overcome a fear. So way number one is you face the potential negative outcome that is in your mind that you're afraid of, and you realize that the negative outcome actually never happens. Or the second thing is you face the potential negative outcome that you're fearing in your mind, and then the outcome does happen, but you realize it's actually not that bad. So with fear of rejection, when you're gonna go and meet women in real life, obviously the rejection is gonna happen, so you cannot use the method number one. But what you can do is you can use the method number two, because when you're gonna go out there and interact with women, you're gonna realize that rejection does happen, but it doesn't hurt. So in the beginning, it might hurt a little bit, but the second time you go and do it, it's gonna hurt a bit less. Third time is gonna hurt a bit less. Obviously, I'm simplifying, but the idea is that the fear of rejection in your mind and the potential negative outcome of rejection is always much worse in your mind than it is in real life. So when you can repeatedly show your brain that, hey, nothing happens, I got rejected, and nothing happens, I'm still alive, and no one punched me in the face, and I'm still healthy, then your brain is going to be able to build these reference experiences that, hey, rejection is fine, nothing happens, and I can still go and live with it. And once you can start living your life not being afraid of rejection, you can take actions which put you in a position for rejection, but also put you in the position to meet potential women that might be a great fit for you. And once you do that, you're going to start building much more connections, much more romantic opportunities, and your dating life and your social life is gonna explode. It's gonna massively increase. And the thing is, you cannot think your way out of fear of rejection. You cannot logically try to reason your way out of it. The only way out of it is to take action and to literally show your brain that nothing bad happens, and show it again and again and again. And once you give it enough proof, then your brain is going to start recognizing that rejection and the fear of rejection is an illusion, and the brain is spending way too much resources trying to worry about something that is not real. So finally then, how do you get rid of fear of rejection? This is why day game or meeting women in real life is such a great way. Not only by approaching and meeting women in real life, you can get over your fear of rejection, which is going to help you in so many ways, but you can also get insane amount of quality dates with many attractive women, and you can build up your dating life, you can build up your confidence, you can learn how to flirt, and you can have insane adventures and connections just by going out there and talking to girls. So literally by doing this activity, by approaching women in real life, you're going to solve your biggest fear that is limiting your life right now. And in the process, you're also going to meet incredibly high quality, interesting, attractive women, and you're going to become the most confident version of yourself in the process. If that is not enough potential benefit for you, I don't know what will. And if you're wondering, hey, that sounds good, but where do I start? How do I start going out and meeting women in real life? I'll link a video down below where I show step by step how I talk to women in real life, what do I say, and what's my systematic way of approaching this. Click the link below to watch that video.